Now, like I find this weird, like the way that things are defined here, especially in this kind of society with these creatures that's called Homo sapiens, people, humans, human beings, humankind, however way all this shit here is described, whatever this creature is. Like, it's weird on how things are defined. Like, for example, wealth and no wealth, or poor and rich. Like, those concepts don't make no sense. Number one, the wording of it is weird. A rich person and a poor person. Number one, there's no such thing as a poor person or a rich person. And I'm going to explain why. You have people who don't have money or these pieces of paper, with these dead people on there and these numbers. And then you have people who have less of it. Those are more accurate terms. People who have money and people who don't have money. Or people who have little money. You have people who have a lot of these pieces of paper, and you have people who don't have a lot of the pieces of paper. Not rich and poor. Because poor, I could say a person who got a whole bunch of pieces of paper, they could be a poor example of a human. They could have poor ethics. They could have poor morals. I can say you have a whole bunch of pieces of paper, but something is poor about you. Your morale is poor. I can say a person who have, a very little pieces of paper with dead people on there and a number, I can say that, as a human, that person has rich in the qualities of being a human. Rich in humaneness, rich in morals. You see what I'm saying? Got a whole lot of morals. So that I mean by rich and poor is relative to what's going on. Number two, this earth, this planet, whatever this shit is. It is this universe, this planet is rich. I wouldn't say rich. It has a whole lot of raw material to make all of the products and things that makes people feel like they're rich. Now, if you got, this system, the way that it's set up, is designed to have those with very little, and it's designed to create those who have very little, and it's designed to create those who have a whole lot of pieces of paper, and whatever those pieces of paper buy, aka the labor of other people. But I'm looking at all the raw material that's around. I'm like, well, everything that these pieces of paper with these numbers on here and with these dead people on here, that buy combinations of products. It buy combinations of products that started off as raw material already in the world. Now I'm looking around, I'm like, hey man, it's a pretty big place, which means that it's raw material everywhere to make anything. And again, I blame the education system here, because the education system here is what create the dynamics of having money and not having money. It truly does. Like, with having money don't leave you with options. The only option with money is, well, you got to just gather the money. And how it's set up, it's already set up for those who, it's already set up for the rules of not having money and having money. It's already set up for that. Now, and this is the reason why I don't believe in rich and poor. It's raw material everywhere. So I mean, anything that money buys originated with the materials of the earth. And the problem is that because you got individuals who don't, and nobody here really know how to take the raw material of the world for real and tie it together and make the products that they need. And that's why money comes into play. So that's what I mean by rich and poor. I can say everybody here is poor in the mind, because nobody here really know how to work the earth for real. Nobody here really know how to take raw material and tie it together and make what they need. Me, I wish that, I could take the raw material of the world, because there's a whole lot of it, tie it together, grow my own food, irrigate my own water, make my own clothes, create my own technology, build my own house, and all of the things that I need, you see what I'm saying, to make this existence easier than what it is versus with money. Money means that somebody else gotta make it. Number one, somebody else gotta make it. Somebody else gotta make the product, and I have to go pay for it with these pieces of paper. These pieces of paper is just, money only work on the ignorant, because I only need it because, again, I can't take the raw material of the world, which is a whole lot of it. So much raw material, me individually, no man here, humanity couldn't even count it. Humanity couldn't even count the amount of raw material to make the things that's needed. So it's so vast, humanity couldn't even count it. So that's what I mean by, there's no such thing as rich and poor. Like, all those are constructs that's created by this place, construct that's used to control. I never asked to be this social creature that need other creatures for my survival. I look around, I'm like, man, there's raw material everywhere. Why can't I tie the raw material together and make the things that I need? Because everything come out of the earth anyway. Man, money don't come out of the earth. Money don't grow. It don't grow. Somebody printed that. Somebody made that. Somebody made that. I did not ask for a money society. Like, I didn't ask for a society for money, because it's a small pot. It's a small pot, and you got all these creatures trying to grab at the same pot. And, outside of that pot is more than the pot that everybody grabbing at. So that's why I said, man, this concept just don't make sense, man. It's the education system here, man. It's set up to doom stuff. It's already set up for it, man. You got, it's set up for you to either go work for somebody, for you to come up with some kind of scheme just so others could work for you. Just so you could collect these pieces of paper and to try to eat out the pot, man. Everybody really dummies. Everybody dummies. Everybody, folks will feel like they smart. They might feel like they smarter than the next man. They might feel like they smarter than man. The man, he laying on the pavement. You see what I'm saying? He really don't know nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you don't know nothing either. See what I'm saying? Because what you trying to do, you trying to collect these pieces of paper, you know what I'm saying, just so that you can basically have things off of other people's labor. And that's what money is, other people's labor. What other people agree to do, and the labor that's put in, from the work or the products that they might have made. It just allows you to be able to just buy more products. You know what I'm saying? But it's ignorant, because nobody here mind could make any of the products. If they was like by themselves, nobody here could duplicate any of the things that they have. So it's already set up for failure already. It's already set up for failure. This is just to put in layman terms, a bum system. Like, money is a bum. It's a bum. Because, again, you obtaining things that your mind don't understand. Just personally, man, I just wish that I could, as I stated, man, myself personally, I wish I can grow my own food, irrigate my own water, create my own technology, make my own clothes with my hands. You see what I'm saying? All my sustenance that I need, the earth, it's already earth, the raw material is already there. The problem is just the knowledge. The knowledge ain't really there. And the school systems can't teach you that. The school systems cannot teach you that. They say education is what gets stuff out of here, but I said, not this education. Not sitting inside these classrooms, because that'll never teach you. Only thing that'll teach you is money. Money. That's the only thing really it'll honestly teach you. It'll teach you little sciences and stuff, but the overall is money. You know, most of it is teaching you money, only teaching you part of the process on how you're supposed to make things. You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean. Education here don't solve nothing. You know, I know they love to plaster education everywhere, but I'm like, this form of education don't do nothing other than further enslave you. It further handicap you. You know what I'm saying? Sitting, doing your development years, you sitting inside a classroom and, you know, instead of you know, looking at the world and, you know, let me trying to figure out how I'm supposed to build a house just so I don't ever be homeless or out here cold. Let me go ahead and, you know, I know it's plants and stuff everywhere that the world growing. Let me figure out how I'm supposed to, you know, grow this food, grow these plants or grow these crops. This so I don't never wind up hungry. This so, you know, let me figure out how I'm supposed to make, you know, my technology and stuff just so that I can have, you know, other little, you know, entertainment and other little machines that make things comfortable. You know, instead of me sitting inside of a classroom while they just teaching me how to use money and partially how to socially interact with these other creatures, these two-faced creatures that greedy and two-faced and, you know, trying to eat out the same pot as everybody else. You know, that's what the problem is. This is a small pot. Everybody trying to put their hands in, and then outside of the pot is so much vast wealth, so much resources. I'm like, why am I trying to eat out the pot, and beyond this pot is more resources than what's in this pot? So, you know, this system is really set up for failure, man. It's a slavery system, man. It's a system of slavery, man. It's literally set up for failure. You know, ain't nobody's here really intelligent for real. Everybody just mooching off each other. Everybody just mooching. Like rich people, quote unquote, rich people mooch off. They mooch off the poorest people. And how they do it? With labor. Having you get up and do something that they're not willing to do. You see what I'm saying? But they have the pieces of paper to be able to benefit off of whatever label that you inputting. So, like I say, this system already set up for failure, man. They say it ain't perfect, but it's deliberately messed up. It's deliberately messed up, man. This system, it's not a good system. Man, living off the world is a real system.